With Ramondre Stevenson sidelined, Henderson has picked up the slack, finding the end zone a total of 5 times, including one TD reception, which was May's only touchdown pass of the night against the Jets. That's where we're going to begin with our first breakdown of the night. It's time now for Board Games, brought to you by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, the name to know when the drains don't flow. Ted, Patriots are getting a ton of production from their rookie running back, TreVeyon Henderson, and I know you love the design of his one touchdown catch on Thursday night. You've got sneak attack written at the top of the board. Break this one down for me.
Yeah, Phil, this is a great play design right here in the red zone again, back-to-back weeks where Josh McDaniels comes up with creative stuff. You'll see here the Patriots are in a huddle right close to the line of scrimmage, and what they do is they break really fast. They want to break really fast and get the defense confused, get them communicating. Where usually teams are this close to the goal line, Phil, they like to play man-to-man, and so they're, where's my guy, where's my guy? And so what you see here is an unusual formation by the Patriots. They put this Steph Diggs in the backfield. He's a wide receiver who's out, usually extended out here, but they put him in the backfield, and you can see the Jets are confused. That's not a normal alignment for the wide receivers. So usually defenses have checks when they're aligned like that to something safe. They usually go man-to-man, but here when you see this wonky formation, they usually go to some kind of zone, cover 2 or cover 3, and you can see a lot of the defenders trying to check to this zone call where others are still in man-to-man.
So say you're playing middle linebacker, Ted, what would your reaction be? You see something strange like this.
Whatever the call is, it's off. Check, alert. And usually for us, we would tap our helmet to go to cover 2. You can go to cover 3, but check off whatever the original play was into a zone safe play, and just to get through the down, because if you keep it man-to-man, it's too confusing. And you'll see right here, the Jets, instead of calling timeout and getting organized, half the guys are playing man, half the guys are playing zone. This guy's playing man-to-man, this guy's playing man-to-man, he's playing zone, and so it's all screwed up. But what the Patriots are doing is they're targeting the back ends of these end zones. The back end of the end zone are always the kind of the sweet spot to try and hit over defenses. And you'll see right here, it was a 4 wide receivers to one side, with Steph Diggs coming across the formation. He attracts the 2 defenders right here, and you have very unusual, I've never seen this before, Phil, the running back TreVeyon Henderson out of the backfield runs a corner route to the back end of the end zone. I've never seen a corner route run from the backfield by a running back. Boom, right over the top of this defender. It was a great play design. It had them all confused. Half the defense was playing man, half the defense was playing zone, and you're able to sneak TreVeyon Henderson back there, a little sneak attack. Another really good play design in the red zone to exploit what teams are doing down there.
Just another example of the great marriage that we've been able to witness between Drake May and Josh McDaniels. Tremendous design, clearly as the defense confused, and then Drake May's able to get some of those defenders to bite with a little pump fake to Steph Diggs. Gets a touchdown, wide open touchdown at that, to TreVeyon Henderson. We're back here for Board Games, brought to you by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, the name to know when the drains don't flow. We're going to attack 2 different Jets offensive plays, because spinning it forward, Ted, the Patriots are going to see some athletic quarterbacks, and they had a hard time at times with Justin Fields and his ability to run. So how do you look at this if you're New England? Break this down for us. What went wrong? What could they do to fix it with these 2 plays we're going to look at?
Yeah, the edge rushers got exploited, at least in this opening drive. I mean, the quarterback had most of his rushing yards in this opening drive that they scored on, and they were exploiting the edge rushers, okay? Chase on right here, Harold Landry up here. Those are the 2 edge rushers, and then Marte Mapu's the spy. So these 2 guys are supposed to set the edge, keep the quarterback contained, and then the spy right there, Marte Mapu, should have been a factor on this. The Patriots are playing man-to-man right here, Phil, so all these defenders have their backs turned, so it's really up to these guys to set the edge. You see Harold Landry doing a good job of keeping the quarterback contained, coming up to the quarterback's level, keeping him inside the pocket. What's Chase on doing? What are you doing, bud? The spy, what are you doing over here, Mapu? You're supposed to be head up with the guy that you're spying. These guys get sucked in there way too far, and you can see they get out-leveraged. And the expression that Dante Scarnecchia would use, guys, one grenade's going to kill them all right here. These 2 guys should not be together. Chase on to be up the field, keeping the quarterback in containment. And look at all that space. You see that everyone's covered. He sees that everyone's covered, so he has nowhere else to go but bail out to all this space right here. 44, Chase on. You are the backside linebacker against a very mobile quarterback. Eventually they make the play after about a 14-yard gain, but he should always be mindful of the ball coming back to his side. He wasn't on that play, Phil.
Ted, we know to finish off their first drive of the game, the Jets were able to run it into the end zone again with Fields. Similar kind of problem here for New England, in your opinion?
It's a little bit different because it's more of a designed quarterback run right here, and so there's rules that apply to the edge rushers. Right here, this edge rusher, basically, he does not have the dive. The defensive lineman and the middle linebackers have the dive, so he's always got to make sure he keeps outside leverage and never lets the quarterback get outside of him. You see all that space right there? These two defenders right here are responsible for making sure the ball stays inside and making the play right here. All these receivers over here, all the defenders over here, so they exploit all that space up there. They fake the run right here. And here's the thing, the quarterback's read is off of Harold Landry. If Harold Landry crashes down, then he pulls and keeps it. If he doesn't, then he hands the ball off. He thought Harold Landry was crashing down, so he at the mesh point, he decides to pull it and keep it himself. Harold Landry gets too sucked in a little bit. He takes a false step, and by taking that false step inside, the quarterback's able to get leverage and beat him outside. And then you also had Carlton Davis right here. 85, the tight end, he slips. He's lined up over two. He slips him, doesn't block him. He's unblocked. He goes up to block Carlton Davis. He gets sucked inside. He should always keep his outside shoulder free and be able to make this play along with Harold Landry. Those two defenders for the Patriots right there did not play the rules right. They got sucked in. They maybe underestimated the speed of him. And so on that opening drive, the Jets did a really good job of kind of exploiting the edge rushers in different ways. And down the road, like you mentioned, you got some mobile quarterbacks. This could be a problem.
Yeah, you wonder if opposing offensive coordinators see that first drive from the Jets and say, okay, we might be able to get them here. Inexplicably, the Jets went away from the quarterback run for the remainder of the first half. But you know, Mike Vrabel, Ted's old teammate, outside linebacker Mike Vrabel, he's going to want to get these issues resolved moving forward.